Hi there, I'm Matt Kemp from the Underground Cookery School. Normally we do corporate team building. You come down, cook a meal, spend a good few hours eating it and drinking some wine with friends. But today I'm going to show you a barbecue masterclass. I'm going to show you how to barbecue chicken. Now what I've done is I've boned the chicken out, so we've got the legs and the thighs here. They take a lot longer to cook, and my little secret tip is put these in the oven for 10 minutes before you actually barbecue them. And the reason you do that is just because they do take a lot longer to cook. Now I'm going to put these in the oven and we'll take those out in about 10 minutes time. Those have been in the oven for 10-15 minutes, and I just think it's a great little trick because chicken does take a lot longer to cook, and you just want to give it a bit of a head start by putting it in a domestic oven. But look, I've got the legs, the thighs here, and those are all going to cook off you know, in the next sort of 5 or 6 minutes. You may say, well, what's the point if you've already cooked it off in the oven? But I think the whole point of a barbecue is to get that lovely charred flavour from the coals, and you know, you're going to pick that up in the last 6 or 7 minutes of cooking. Furthermore, it's not going to overcook the chicken, and you know, at the same time it's not going to burn it. You know, if you just have chicken from raw on a barbie, I do think that you run the risk of having it burnt all over. Now what we've done earlier on over here, and this is one of the delights of barbecue cooking, is we took 2 escallops or 2 breasts of chicken. I just laid them in between 2 sheets of cling film, just knocked them into an escalope. I cooked those off in advance, and they take about 3 minutes. You're cooking them maybe 1.5 to 2 minutes on each side. But by leaving them over here on the side where there's no charcoal, you can still retain some heat whilst carrying on cooking. Right, well, the wings, as you can see, I mean, that one got nicely burnt, but by and large the wings have done pretty good. I'm leaving that one on there for a bit longer, and as you can see, I'm just turning the chicken because I want them to look like that the whole way round. But look, you see, that's beautiful now. In about 2 or 3 minutes that's going to be ready. I've left these as is, but you know, nice bit of chicken seasoning when they come out the oven on here works quite nicely, and also you can get a barbecue sauce, but you don't want to put the barbecue sauce on too early, which is another reason why I think you should cook barbecue chicken on a barbecue, you know, after it's been in the oven for a little bit. That's sort of what you want to be working with. You want your chicken to look like that, so it's really lovely and golden. Ladies and gents, that is how to barbecue chicken.